Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Today's vlog is when you die to self, your world opens up. A quote given to me by my girlfriend Sarah. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day and I was telling her how I'm at a different space. I feel different. I feel at peace. And her response to me was, when you die to self, your world opens up. I took what she told me and it rang true to me. When you die to self, your world opens up. Lately, I've been going through the process of unlearning a lot of things that I've learned about myself. And what I mean by unlearning is releasing and letting go of all the things, the habits, the traits, the behaviors that do not serve me, in order for me to authentically find myself and so I can unapologetically show up. I'm not ashamed to say I am at the tender age of 42 years old, and during my 42-year life journey I have picked up great and bad things along the way, have had good and bad experiences along the way. But what I notice is that through my life, I have identified heavily with the things that do not serve me to make it seem as if that's the type of person that I am. I attached my identity to those things that don't serve me. And the only thing that they did literally is just drag me down, give me low self-esteem. I had less confidence because anytime I wanted to do something or thought about saying something or doing something, the first thing that I did is I attached myself to those negative things that did not serve me. So as I start to shed those things, I'm finding myself to be at such a peaceful place. Change is hard. It truly starts in the mindset. I had to start changing my mind, looking at myself in the mirror and viewing myself differently. There are days when they're not good days for me. There are days when I revert back to that old self, because as you're going through change, you have those moments. You know, the toughest part is not the change itself. The toughest part is the journey to the change. But what I've realized is it doesn't matter how safe that feels, that is not the best place for me to be. Slowly by slowly. I believe some people can make drastic changes, but I think most of us make changes in little increments. Just like plants, you put a seed, you water it, it'll grow. A building, you put it brick by brick, you have a building. You put different parts of cars together, you build a car. So for me, it has been a slow process, but during that process, I had to unlearn a lot of things. During that process, habits that I had dropped. During that process, my thoughts, my negative thoughts, I had to change. I have to choose my battles. I have to give myself permission to not be around places, people, or things that do not serve me. I have to give myself permission to authentically live a life from within, to stop living that life attaching to other people's opinions, thoughts about me. So what that does is that it helps me do better. For instance, the vlog. It was tough for me to start the vlog. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've always been wanting to speak my truth and talk to people, but it was a tough thing for me to do. You know why? Because I was attaching myself, my thoughts, and my feelings according to what other people's opinions will be about me when I put this vlog out. And I sometimes still go through it. Sometimes I still have 10, 15 takes. Frustrates the living hell out of my husband, but it's through the process of unlearning. When you begin to unlearn, you start to show up, and you show up unapologetically, because now you become the person that God has intended for you to be. And once you start doing that, you surrender. You have to surrender. And once you surrender, everything begins to flow. Life begins to flow. Even as trials come, they will flow. So no matter what it is, my message for you today is try to unlearn the old person or thing that's not serving you. So that's it for me today. You have to die to self, and the world opens up. Like, share, comment, tell me your thoughts, and thank you for coming with me through this life journey. Thank you and have a good day.